Hey everybody, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new,
Guess where we are?
paying the bills.
Yep, gotta pay my rent and my electric, which means I gotta go to Kroger. They're gonna start charging me rent. Now, actually, if any store was gonna start charging us rent, it would be Meijer, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We are always there. Well, since they ruined this Kroger, it's all self-checkout and stuff, and I'm not a fan of it.
I'm not a big fan of it either.
We've been sitting around talking about board games and card games and stuff, haven't we?
Yep.
Everything from Gooey Louie to Throw Avocado and
Shark Bite.
and Crossfire.
Out of all of them, Crossfire was my favorite one to see in action.
Monopoly, Uno. We could keep going. We have been talking about games.
Yep.
So, when I was a kid, I had two games that I liked to play the most, but they were both outdoor games, and the first one was croquet. I loved that game. And the other one, which is like illegal now, is lawn darts.
Well, they now make a version without the pointy end.
Yeah, but it's not it's not the same. I can't talk, but it's not the same.
I call them lawn bulbs, because all they are is the dart backs, but with bulbs replacing the pointy part.
Mm-hmm. Well, the pointy part was part of the getting it to land right. If it just landed there, so what? You had to throw it to where the pointy part would go in the ground.
What you do with the new version is you lob it. You don't throw it like a dart, you lob it.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to land it, the flat part of the bulb down. Because it's flat where the pointy part would normally stick in the ground. So if you land it so it's standing straight up from bottom of bulb, the top of this part you grip, you get points depending on where you land, and the ring it comes with. It comes with rings too.
Uh-huh.
Like hula hoop size rings.
Right.
I'm like, they should have just killed the game instead of reinvent it to be safe. That was my first impression of it. It's not the same, ain't it?
Well, it's not the same. It was more fun back when it was dangerous. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anybody who's watching this video who's played them, back me up in the comments, because seriously, you know.
Part of danger was watching your little brother get skewered if he was not careful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to heck for that comment.
I'm surprised my sister didn't turn me into a shish kebab. Seriously, she's a lot older than me, and her aim was much better.
It's a surprising thing Grandpa never played. It'd be an unfair game then. He'd win every time.
He played a few times. I don't think Nanny ever played, but she might have.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of years.
Yet they still make safe versions and unsafe versions of the dart game you find in bars, though. The safe version replaces the metal tips with suction cups. But the bar version still has the miniature lawn darts as the projectile you throw.
Forgive me, I'm getting a drink.
Isn't that weird or what?
Yes.
All our friends only has the safe version though.
Well, I would hope.
Yeah.
So how was work today?
It was fine. We literally worked till 2:30, which we usually go off at 2:28 or 2:29, but because of bowling today, we worked till 2:30 straight. Because the day was that hectic.
Did you have a lot to do? Was it pretty messed up?
We had a lot to do, but we had to go out of order is what threw us. We usually have a set order to clean the building, and it was all over Hex Half Acre while bowling was happening for Blue Team.
Where were they bowling?
Where I bowled for the trophies, or used to get trophies at the end.
Oh, bummer.
They keep saying that they might reinstate the bowling banquet. They haven't gotten word when they'll do it.
That would be nice.
Yep. So they want to make it a real bowling league again, but last I heard, they can't get the trophy company they had behind them right now because they're got too many clients after the pandemic ended.
Huh.
So the only thing we're missing is the trophy partnership.
Well, I wish they wouldn't have bowling on Mondays.
It's not every month they have it on Monday though.
Well, good.
It just worked out that last month and this month was the same deal. But usually they do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday if they can. You know, go a different day.
Right. Well, I'm sorry you missed out on it today.
Yep. But I had to work.
Chris loves his payday.
Yep.
He does. He works hard for the money.
That song was on today too.
Oh my
We
God.
turned on the radio to listen.
That's funny.
It's funny you'd reference that.
That is kind of funny.
And I got confused earlier today too.
Yeah?
I ended up asking during our late lunch, did any of the vans break down near Polaris, or was so and so? Let's talk about an earlier incident. And the staff, the assistant director, it was her week to hang out with the blue team. Like, none of the vans broke down to where we need rescued from Polaris. So you might have been talking about an earlier incident.
Tell about your pre-order.
Oh, I pre-ordered the limited edition, high rule edition Switch Lite.
Paid it off, so when it comes out, he can go get it.
Yeah. Is this our change, or were you able to pay the bill?
How much was left?
I don't know. I didn't tell you look. Looks like a lot of bills, but a lot of ones. I'll count them. 1, 2. It looks a lot more than it did, but it was 4 ones.
Wish they'd been 20s or 50s or 100s.
Yep.
Ben,
Huh?
I'm about ready for you to take this over. Now, Ben has to tell about his pre-order.
One moment while I get everything situated. Anyway, you guys ready to hear about my pre-order?
Yep, I'm sure they are.
For me to actually get my pre-order started, I had to jump the town border. That's right. I had to go into PAL for that one because that's where our GameStop is.
You know, we call that area Lewis Center, but the address for it is actually Powell.
Yep.
Yeah, the road that runs us to it is kind of on the line, and officially speaking, it's on the PAL side. But literally, it's look to your left, it's Lewis Center, look to your right, it's PAL. So, semantics here.
What's our time looking like?
I can't do that now.
It's right at the top. What's it?
Yeah, I can see it, but I can't really see it. It's too bright.
You need to get
Is that any
someone-
better?
Almost 9. But let me tell you.
No, I'm just trying to make sure that we
I know, I have-
go through town.
I know, I have to be evil here.
Go ahead.
Anyway.
Tell them what you got.
At GameStop, I started my pre-order for Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream.
The t-shirts that you always see him in are Sword Art Online. And he gets a lot of compliments on them too, don't you? Buddy?
Yeah.
You got a compliment on his monster stuff earlier.
He
Yep.
does love some monster. He's got a bunch of monster points.
Yep. And I have until end of this month to gain more.
Is that when the cutoff is?
That's when the cutoff for getting more points is. But I have until November to actually spend them.
I
How
wouldn't
many
wait,
points
'cause
do you
they're
have
gonna run
now?
out.
80 something.
I would,
That's enough for a couple shirts.
yeah, I
So
would
you'd have
go
extra
ahead.
insurance.
I would go ahead and get them because they're going to run out of stuff in your size and things you want. I just don't want you to be there with 80 points and nothing you want to spend them on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. While we were down there at Lowe's Center, we got Popeye's chicken, didn't we?
Yep.
I will probably never get it again. The only thing that was really, really good were the french fries. I admit it, those french fries were delicious, weren't they, Chris?
Yes.
They were so good. He shared them with Mom.
I didn't want to either.
That's cruel. That's awful. You're a terrible grandson.
I wanted to have all the fries. They were that good.
The chicken was okay at best. The mashed potatoes were utterly disgusting. And Mom took one bite of the coleslaw and threw the rest away. So, I guess you guys ate the biscuits, but they felt hard to me.
They were hard on the outside, like they were toasted, and soft on the inside.
So, at least everything except the coleslaw and the mashed potatoes pretty much got eaten up. Well, I
we
guess...
still have 3 biscuits we have to throw out.
Yeah, I'm sure they're too hard now.
Yeah.
I tell a lie. The mashed potatoes got eaten up because Wolf.
Yep.
Wolf will eat just about anything if it's based on something he's interested in.
He can be picky though lately, and as he gets older, he gets pickier.
Yep.
Stinky dog.
He still loves ham though.
My opinion, since the only part I actually touched was the chicken. I actually was the one who finished off the chicken, by the way.
Uh-huh.
And I can see why people like it, but
Not for you.
it didn't exactly have the right amount of flavor on the outside part. It's kind of like the breading was an afterthought, but it was crisp where it needed to be. And the chicken actually had quite the flavor on the inside.
Well, if I had to pick between Popeyes and KFC, I'd pick KFC. But
Yeah.
if I was getting chicken from somewhere that wasn't KFC, I wouldn't pick Popeyes. I would go over to Myers because their chicken is really good, isn't it, Ben?
That's
I
actually
still
pretty
have
good
yet
too.
to find out if they're gonna open a Church's Chicken spicy chicken near us though.
Or my lips off.
Oh, Church's chicken. That's a really good one too. I also like getting chicken stuff from the chutes.
Not the same as Church's Chicken.
And Arby's has chicken tenders that Chris is very fond of.
Yeah.
But personally, I would rather go to Wendy's and get an Asiago chicken bacon ranch.
Where,
Which, if you haven't tried those, damn, they're good. Okay? You just, damn, they're good.
Yeah.
What, buddy?
so, where are we going?
We're going home. I gotta start dinner. It's 5:30.
Yeah.
You know what we're having for dinner today?
I do. But I'm home. I don't know what you said, but I'm pretty
We're
sure
having
you have
grilled
eggs.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
No.
Actually, we're not having grilled Sonic the Hedgehog. Mom, take it away.
We are having, shit, you knocked it out of my head, chili cheese dogs. We got some really nice soft buns yesterday. And I think the buns have to be soft for it to be any good, don't I?
Yep.
Which fun fact, what chili cheese dogs is Sonic's favorite food.
That's what made him say Sonic.
Yeah, that's why I was like, we're having grilled Sonic. We're not actually having grilled Sonic. We're having his favorite food.
I gotta boil mom up that broccoli now.
Borf, borf.
I'm just jealous because she won't share with you.
Nah, I really do believe borf, borf.
So, what should we have tomorrow?
I would like to use one of the discounts I have at one of the places.
That's not enough for everybody. I'm still gonna have to make dinner.
Yeah.
So maybe tomorrow you guys can have something you know I can't have, and I can just tap one of my discounts.
I don't know. I suppose we could have spaghetti. Mom said those last meatballs were really good. What did you think of them, Chris?
They were really good.
that though, we got to get some garlic bread tomorrow.
Yeah.
Spaghetti without garlic bread is sad.
Which, reminder, tomorrow a certain something's coming to our house.
Oh, you can tell.
We got a new fan to replace Mom's dead one.
Yep. Ordered it off of Walmart.com.
For $92 less than suggested retail.
You know, they can say whatever suggested retail they want. Because that was never worth $140. It's just a fan. But I hope it's a good one.
The reviews I've heard on it call it a poor man's Dyson.
Is it bladeless?
No.
But Dyson's made bladed fans are good too.
I was watching one of my videos the other day. Vivian Tries. If you don't follow her, you're missing out. Anyway, she was in her living room, which she never is, and talking, and in the background of her sitting there, you could see she had a Dyson fan. And I was like, dude, jealous much.
A bladed or bladeless?
Bladeless.
Dyson only makes bladeless. I don't know where you got the idea that they ever made it bladed before.
Well, before they made bladeless, they had European only bladed fans.
Okay, we're going to stop talking about it. Anyway, I was jealous. Those are neat. Remember that time we saw them over at Meyer?
Yeah, I tried to get Mom to get them because the pricing on them was very much fair over there, but she wouldn't do it.
It was like $400.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it was.
Nuh-uh.
They're very expensive.
Yeah.
But they're the kind of fan you can actually stick yourself into and not get cut.
Now, if I had a baby in the house, I would probably go for that. Just save up and get it. Because it'd be so much safer with a small child. But beyond that, I'll just stick with the regulars, thanks.
What would be funny is if we got home and it was there early.
Yeah, that would be funny.
It wouldn't be funny for Christopher for long because he'd have to do the slaving to put it up.
I don't know. I'll just be glad when it's in there and we can have it in the living room again. I miss it. It's awful without it.
It is.
Want to hear me be evil real quick?
Sure.
It's actually been so hot recently that I'm melting.
It's 89 degrees right now.
You know, it's like
And
that.
it feels like 96 is the heat index.
It feels like over 9,000 degrees.
It doesn't feel that hot to me. Because I've been kind of chilling the last few days.
Kelvin. Should I lower this now?
No, we're not even on the right road.
Just let me know when.
Oh, and for everybody who sent me good wishes and stuff on going to the hospital, thank you. I'm gonna live. I may not be comfortable while I'm living, but I'm going to live. So thank you for being so nice to me.
To those who didn't, well, see sure it was in your mind.
Haters gonna hate.
Meow.
So what do you got coming up, Chris?
Well, I
Double.
don't have to schedule
Meow,
all week,
meow.
but there's a bunch of activities this month.
Got anything this week?
Bowling was the only thing this week, if I remember correctly. But on the 21st, we're going to Tender Outlet for Guys' Day.
You know, I still have never been there.
They're not that. I don't believe they're that far from where we normally go for Gammy's Cola.
No, they're in Sunbury past Meyer we go to all the time.
Yeah, way out there.
Yeah.
Oh. I could have
And,
sworn they installed another one not too long ago. Oh well.
I can't walk that far. I can't do it.
And if we park at a certain place, Go Games and Toys is like $3 3 Walmarts away. And that's the closest to Go Games and Toys, but you found a parking spot too. Anywhere else, we'd be 5 Walmarts away from Go Games and Toys, but it's like a miniature Easton, basically.
Basically, think one of the malls like Polaris Fashion Place and whatnot, but instead of it being inside in its entirety, it's outside.
Like Easton, huh, Mom?
I like Easton.
Point down one.
Sure. It's always fun to go there. They always have neat things to see and to do.
Easton is
I
also
think-
handicap accessible.
Tenger is not. They haven't even gotten wheelchair carts to take through the mall. But
So-
they do get them all the way in now.
Okay.
That changes your mind.
So let's wrap up the video since we're almost home.
Yeah.
Anything to add, guys?
Well, I'm hoping to find out if Tinder is accessible to Mom when it comes to Guys Day or later this month.
That what is?
Tinder outlet is
Oh.
accessible to Mom.
I thought you said Tinder. I'm
I
like,
said
just
Tinder.
a damn minute. Tinder, no. Thanks for the heart attack.
Hey.
Goodness.
Oh, Lordy.
I don't even
Mom's
want
got a
Christian
weird
mingles.
mouth.
So, Ben, you got anything you want to add?
I do believe I had caught Gristle for trying to sign up for Tinder. I kid.
You're trying to give Mom a heart attack.
That's the point was
The only reason he knew is because he was already on there.
har.
Okay, thank you for joining us. Come see us on Wednesday.
Be sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the
Ring
bell, or else YouTube is going to be a jackass and not give you our
Ask for
videos.
And
Careful what you say, Ben. That's when
It's
you
past the
monetary.
It's past the 3-minute mark, Christopher.
Okay, everybody, calm down. Thank you for joining us. Come see us, and we will talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.